לכם, אנחנו בעוד מהדורה של מפגשים. הפעם אנחנו מארחים מתנדבת מגרמניה שעובדת איתנו כבר חצי שנה. שלום זבת.
שלום מיכה.
ושלום למראיין נועם. תפתח בבקשה.
מאיזה מקום בגרמניה הגעת אלינו?
אני מפרייבורג, זה בדרום, בבלק פורסט.
היער השחור.
כן.
תספר לנו על המשפחה שלך ומה עשיתם, בבקשה.
בסדר, יש לי הורים, כן, ויש לי שתי אחים ואחת אחות. אחים שלי בן להם 23 ו-21, ואחות שלי בת 14.
מה עושים ההורים?
ההורים עובדים כמו...
You want to change to English?
Yes, my parents are working in the hospital, they are doctors. My mom is working with women and birth, so she's a gynecologist, and my dad is a psychiatrist.
תספר לנו על הילדות שלך בגרמניה.
Yes, I was born in Freiburg, the city I grew up, and it's for Israel it's a big city. In Germany it's not so big. It's really close to the nature. We are from everywhere. You take maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes to go to a forest or a field, and I was outside a lot with my friends on the streets, with my brothers and sisters. In school I was a good student. I like learning. I like learning new stuff, and I had hobbies. I was singing.
What hobbies?
Yes, there is the opera in Freiburg, and there are some pieces that you need a children's choir, and I really liked to sing, and then I heard about it and I asked, I came there for an audition, and then I was like, okay, you are taken, we need the voice you have. And so we have once a week a practice, and then before a new piece starts, we are every day there, and we practice on the stage and with all the orchestra and the soloists. It's really interesting because you can look behind what is in the theater, and I have a lot of friends in the adults choir with the soloists, and we have costumes. It's really funny because it's something new for them also to give us new costumes for children, and it's more interesting than always the same for the adults.
This was your parents' dream or your dream?
No, I wanted to do it. I was singing from a very young age. My mom was taking singing lessons, and sometimes I just started singing the same things she was singing because I liked it, and I always liked music, mostly singing, and so I wanted to sing, and then.
And how did you feel on the stage before a lot of crowd?
I like the feeling being on the stage. It's like you can show people what you do, and because I always knew what to do, so I was not insecure or something. And this was really exciting because it's only us, but it was a really good thing. I like it.
With boys,
yes.
It helps?
I don't know, like not active, like, oh, she's singing or doing that, but maybe I get a little more secure about myself to be confident, to know what I can do, and to go to them and talk or something.
I see.
למה החלטת לבוא לישראל דווקא? יותר בהרחבה למה דווקא תקווה?
First of all, after school I just didn't want to go straight to university because in Germany we don't have the army. Most of the people start studying, and I didn't want to do that because I felt like I wanted to get a new experience, because after school it's the time that you really finish something completely, and you have so many ways to go that you can really choose, and you have no place you need to be there or And so this was my decision to do something else after school. And I was interested in Israel. In my young age, I've never been here, so I've always only heard of it, but it sounded really interesting and different.
What interesting?
It was like in some way that it's a country surrounded by Arab countries, and it's like we call it in Germany like a bubble, some place, and also all the stories I know of the Bible that should have happened here. And
You are religious?
no, but I was reading a lot in the Bible. Like I know the stories. I don't believe in them, but I know a lot about it. I was interested in it, so I knew a lot about it, and I don't know, somehow I was told when I was young that Zabet comes from Sheva, from Shabbat, and I was always thinking, oh, Hebrew, it might be cool to learn. And so I always thought, okay, maybe I will go there one day. And then from the organizations, my brother went abroad, I saw that they also go to Israel. And I was reading the places, the project they do, and there was a lot with religious stuff in the church, and I don't go to church, so I wasn't not interested. But then I was reading about Tקוה, and it was nothing especially in the text, but it sounded very nice, like a really nice place where people live together for each other, they help each other, and where you have joy and fun. And so I thought, yes, I would like to go there. And I told them, and luckily they put me here, and I'm now really happy to be here.
איך את מרגישה בחצי שנה?
I feel really good here. I meet so many new people here. The other volunteers, I will keep friends with them, with a few of them really close, I think. Not that I see them that often, but that I know they are here in my heart. And I meet so many new people here, like Noam, for example, with whom I meet every week, and I learn a new language. I'm suddenly on my own. I need to wash my dishes, I need to cook for myself, I wash my clothes, and this is for me also a really easy way to make a cut. Okay, from now on, I'm not anymore at home, I do anything by my own, and until now it works out very well. And also with the other volunteers, some of them, like the girls I live together with, they really replace my family. Like I feel when I come home to my flat here, I really feel like coming home. It's not the same feeling as I come home to Germany, but it's a place I really feel secure, and I feel accepted like I am and supported. And this is a really nice experience. I didn't expect it to be that good, actually.
האם נושא השואה והכל הזה, זה מתחבר בגרמניה ממה שבישראל?
I learned a lot about it in Germany. We start in 9th grade, 8th grade to learn about the Shoah, and we nearly learn every year something new about it. Like every year, as much as the children in this age can handle. And
what did you feel?
It feels really unreal for me. It's nothing I could expect to happen if I didn't know that it happened.
This is a shock for a young girl in
I
Germany?
knew about it before, so I don't know when I heard I don't remember when I heard the first time about it, so it was nothing I never knew, and suddenly, bam, something I never knew. And so it was not a shock, but still when I saw pictures or some documentaries, this was a shock because I knew about it, but to see it, it's really different. And I was with school in June here, and we were also in Yad Vashem, and this was really, it was somehow crazy to see this, and that it all, to be in a museum, not only Yad Vashem, there was also in my city a museum about, an exhibition about this time, and it gives you such a weird feeling because now it's so not my feeling and what I think about people, how I think people can be, but I still know that it happened. And also I think from my family, like my grandmother's even before the generation, there have been some people with the Nazis, and I can't combine it together because that's not what I feel, and I'm really happy that these people are dead now and that I never had to know them, and maybe that there are people that are on one side really cruel on the subject of the Shoah, but with their families, that I never had to know how they can be. And I'm kind of happy that I'm born so far away from it, but still close enough to meet people who can tell me about it.
איך את חושבת על ישראל? יש לך כוונות לגור פה, לחיות פה, או לשבת איתנו שאת רוצה לחזור לגרמניה?
Well, at least I finally was able to make myself an opinion about Israel, because before most of the things I heard about Israel was either some wars or bombs in the news, because this is the only thing mostly I hear, or some memorials about the Shoah. This is mainly the subject. So now I finally had the possibility to make myself an opinion about Israeli people, about the country, which is really, I like it to be here. But I will go back to Germany
In this last year.
in August.
האם אנחנו באמת כאלה גסים, כאלה מאצ'ואים, כאלה חושבים רק על עצמנו, פחות הומניים ונדיבים כמו האירופאים?
I don't think so. I never had the impression of Israelis to be like this, to be brutal or egoistic. I think you could say egoistic, but it's not the thing what I think about being egoistic. It's more like not the politeness of the European or German people, because sometimes I think it's in Germany even too much that people don't do or don't say stuff because they don't want to make the others feel insecure or weird in this moment. So sometimes people just don't say what bothers them, and then there's a real big conflict and no one ever said a word, but you know that there are some tensions. So this is, I think it's more honesty what I hear here, more like a little more open and straightforward.
And what your plans for your next 10 years?
I want to study medicine, but in this time it takes about 6 years. In this time I want to go abroad for a semester, maybe to Israel again, because I know a little the language and I know people here. And after this I want to travel. I want to go also to other places, not just Israel. And yeah, in 10 years I am 28. Wow, that's old. Shit. Well, maybe I will have, no, I don't think I will have children until then, but it might be possible. So, yes. And I will know that I will come back to the Tקוה to visit.
תודה רבה.
Thank you very much,
Yes.
Zabet. It was very interesting. And תודה רבה לנועם חלק שעזר לידי, לזבת ולכם הצופים. נתראה במפגשים הבא.